welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. If there is one thing I do not like about this game, is how much of a pain it is to grind to the top. But at the same time too, that's one of the most enjoyable things. You know, when you were, first starting off in the game, you got happy when you found a shotgun in a weapons container. I mean, a weapons box. Not the container, but the box. And you're like, oh boy, now I can actually shoot people. And then you walk in the open and all of a sudden you get destroyed by somebody with a bugle. Yeah, I've been there. Actually, when not really there, it wasn't a bugle, more like a sumi. There you go. But now that I'm up here, I gotta find new ways or revisit old ways on how to play the game to keep things interesting. Now, if you're a new player and you're watching this video for the first time, you're probably thinking to yourself, dude, what are you talking about? Hold on. Keep playing the game, and eventually you will upgrade from a raincoat to, something with actual clothes on, and you'll understand what I'm saying. You will definitely understand what I'm saying. I like to try out different weapons on different maps to keep things interesting. Yes, I know, I'm mostly known for the gold J bar T, and the gold VSS, and I would be known for the gold ZA M76, but when that shit came in rotation in the store, I didn't have 400 crowns, so I gotta wait again. I'm gonna get that skin. I'm going to. But just hold on. In any case, welcome to Vigor. Welcome to Viktorsen Station. And by the way, a bit of foreshadowing here. This is still 12.0 gameplay. Vigor Season 12.1, or Update 12.1 rather, you're not seeing that just yet. We gotta get through the rest of Season 12 gameplay first. And why do I say that? I say that because, number one, I can still find a buried cache by hovering over it, holding X, and see if I see the animation come up. And number two, Viktorsen Station is actually calm. That's right, in Vigor Season 12.1, or Update 12.1, Viktorsen Station is now Sweat's home. And I don't like that. I don't. It's like they migrate. The Sweats. But anyways, I'm here with a gal. I haven't played a gal in a while, but I'm using the gal because it opens up my weapon slots to get 2 really good weapons, if I so desire. Yep. You can't really hide anywhere when the tool shed is the size of a king-size mattress. can you? Well, I caught this guy. That's cool. But what's even better is I have an SVU now. What's worse is how I have an MP5. Jet, what are you talking about? What's worse? The MP5 is amazing. I know it is. But this is just my preference. I do not like carrying two weapons that take the same ammunition. Because once you fire off all the ammunition for one, you only have one clip left for the other. And in this case, it don't help. It really don't help how the MP5 and the GAL play relatively similarly. The GAL is just suppressed with a lower bullet velocity. No, the MP5 is just suppressed with a lower bullet velocity. And the GAL hits just as lightly, not hard, but lightly. And it's just as accurate, if not less, by a small margin. And has, what, maybe 2 more rounds in its mag? And those are the differences. So, why choose one over the other? But for the sake of this video, if I do run into anybody else, I'm going to try to use the MP5. Now at range, and I'm sorry Sweats, but I'm going to say this, but at range, I'm going to use an SVU as an SVU, and not a full-blown assault rifle. That's the sound of somebody leaving as well. So that's the blueprint. Now, in case you was wondering why I decided to booby trap the airdrop instead of stealth it and pick it up, it's because the best way to attract a rat is to leave the cheese out in the open. I could have, look, this encounter was full of choices. I could have radiated that area where I left the airdrop at. I could have. But I still want to play the game a little bit. Wow, that sounds terrible. I still want to play the game a little bit. I still do. This is why I'm over here. I bought a radiation grenade with me, as I do about 8 out of 10 times. And I'm going to use this comm station. And the reason why I did a circle through here was because you see all those weapon boxes that are open? Or seen how they were all open and yet the comm station was just open to use? It was almost like somebody just skipped the comm station. But who in their right mind would skip a comm station? Red flags, people. Red flags. So, airdrop relocated. Airdrop booby trapped. And like I said, this is season 12.0. So the radiation airdrop bug is still here. That's why I just put overweight on it. Or I'm going to, I believe. And yeah, that's the plan. So I'm walking along here. And when the star gets very, how can I put it? It doesn't like you on your compass. That's when you know the airdrop's going to land. Boom. Trap set. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now what's up? Well, I guess now we can actually play the game. I guess now we can actually play the damn game. You know, looting and whatnot. And by what I mean by whatnot, you know, finding the loot event, the loot mini event, like blue boxes and buried cash. But sadly, I ain't found shit. Not in this house, at least. Y'all notice how quiet it got? It's kind of quiet now, isn't it? Gee, it's almost like everybody died, or nobody's moving. So what I'm doing right here is I'm getting a bit antsy. Because we heard some shots, and then we stopped hearing shots. Somebody survived, or everybody died. And I'm running over to the last known gunfight that I heard. I'm running straight over to this group of houses down here in the corner of the map. That's what I'm doing. But during transition, excuse me, the plane announced its arrival. And so I'm looking at the map and I'm thinking, nobody went for that airdrop that's over there in the open? What the fuck? Guess I'm gonna walk back into town. Because, as we all know, the last second meta is indeed a thing. And I know I say this a lot to all my regular viewers, but to my new viewers who are like, what is this fucker talking about? The last second meta is what it is. You wait until the very last second to do anything risky. Like go for a safe, or a container, or an airdrop. Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? So, I'm waiting for somebody to go for that airdrop. And I'm waiting for them to do it over here. And oh shit, I found a buried cache. Just like that. Remember now, this is season 12, not 12.1. And in 12.1, they added the animation to all dig spots. Not just the animation to where there's actually something in the ground. I don't know why they changed that. It was actually so much fun. But anyways. Yeah. So now I'm walking through the forest. And I'm like, where is everybody? Nobody couldn't have died just that quickly. Come on now. Just that quickly? I doubt it. I doubt it. So I'm running. Well, not really running, but I'm making my way up here. Again, it's mad quiet. It is mad quiet. And on Viktorsen Station, that's pretty much unheard of. So I'm creeping my way through these trees because, look, if I was going for an airdrop, I'd be walking through here, if not crouch walking through here, because an airdrop is legit right up the road, or in this case, railroad. It's right up there. And yet, as I pass Monster House, and I say Monster House because this little house right here always got somebody near it, or in it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All my weapons still got their full ammunition. I ain't spent a bullet on anybody just yet. What the hell going on? You see, this is the equivalent of stopping at a truck stop, but you're the only truck there. And you're like, bro, is something wrong with this truck stop? You see what I'm saying? I'm the only, or seem like, the only person here, but I'm used to people being here, just like how you're used to seeing trucks at a truck stop. And so you stop and you think, what the fuck going on here? Is this truck stop cursed? Is this map really empty? Or am I just hallucinating? So there's only one real way to solve this. I'm gonna go for the detector. But before I do so, my PTSD kicks in, and I make sure I'm legit the only fucker in this area. Because we all know how you get killed going for the detective. We all know. I even checked down here in this little crevice. Okay, nobody's there. And I guess you can say I participate in the last second meta, because I'm about to do this. Now who's left? That's a transmitter up there at the very top of the map. And somebody else is leaving. Okay. Well, here we go. This game is tricky, but it's only as tricky as you make it. Because you see, Number one, nobody went for that airdrop because obviously nobody's here. And number two, just because in your previous 3 games you gotten destroyed on Viktorsen Station and you expect hell on your 4th, but instead you get heaven because nobody's there and the entire map's to yourself, it throws you for a loop. And games like these are rare. Unless you're playing Lone Wolf and everybody kills each other and then the remains of the teams leave. It's crazy. It's crazy. I want to call this the paradox of presence. Because when you think somebody's there, nobody's there. But when you think nobody's there, somebody's there. With a gun. In a bush, waiting to kill you. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.